Yellow. I have 72 hours in Poppy. Jesus. And I guess I'm about to have a lot more. And unlike my, what is it? 155 hours in FNAF 3, that was because I accidentally left the game running for several days. Poppy, no. I guess I've just actually played Poppy for 72 hours. The funniest playtime stat I have, though, is I did actually accidentally leave Balatro open for an extra day, and it doesn't matter. It barely like eats into my time. I still have 729 hours in Balatro. And I also play it on my phone now. So I'm recording this VOD at a higher bitrate. I've like doubled the bitrate. So hopefully I am determined that my VODs will look beautiful for some reason. My computer be damned. So, yeah. I mentioned this in the Discord, but they have added 100 achievements to all 4 chapters of Poppy Playtime. I assume that when Chapter 5 comes out in a week, there will be more. But, before we get to that, I noticed something. If we go to the Steam page... Wait, none of the achievements work? Oh, well that's fun. Also, I need to turn this down. If we go to the Steam page for Chapter 5, the recommended specs are a bit worrying. Why the fuck does this chapter need a Ryzen 9 5900X? Like... Now, if you're not a fucking loser and don't know what that means, that is a 12-core processor. Ironically enough, that is the exact same processor I bought when Chapter 4 came out last year. Like, that is one... Like, it's an older... It's like 2 generations old at this point. But that is the second highest chip in AMD's lineup. Like, the only thing above that is the 5950X. And then you get into Threadripper. Like, why does Poppy Chapter 5 need 12 cores and a 3070? My computer, I'm worried about recording and streaming this chapter. Like, what the fuck? But it also can run on an RX 470, apparently. So yeah, no idea how that's gonna run. I have no idea if the achievements will work, but I mean, I was gonna replay the Poppy chapters this week anyways. The achievements were just gonna make it more fun. So, if they work, they work, and if they don't, they don't. Alright, who's ready to beat Chapter 1 in about 5 minutes? I'm running the menu at 900 frames a second. Alright. Let's crank this. Yep, alright. So, this is the Unreal 5 update of Chapter 1. For some reason, the Chapter 2 Unreal 5 update has been wiped from existence. No idea why. But yeah. Anyways, there he is. It's the boy. How many FPS can I run Poppy Chapter 1 at? Let's see. It's currently running at about 1,000. Oh yeah, they also replaced this cutscene for some reason. I don't know why, but this is the first time we get a look at the, like, new alien baby heads that are apparently going to be very relevant to Chapter 5. I am very excited for Chapter 5. I'm also worried. Yeah, that's a different guy. And then most of this is the same. Poppy Playtime!
As a real girl, and she talks like one too.
Hi, my name is Poppy.
The old one, it was a different guy talking.
Can you help me?
It's the same audio, it's just different visuals in certain parts for some reason.
Poppy always wants to look her best.
Perfect. Thanks.
Perfect!
Her hair is just
I left Kissy to die!
and smells just like a poppy flower. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Poppy, you're only worth $6. How does this feel?
Just like you.
What's the time?
Playtime!
And if you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created, Playtime.
Yeah, these heads are different. They look a lot more alien, and those are used in Chapter 5. Like, they used to be more normal baby heads.
Visit the factory.
Okay, so apparently Chapter 1 only has 2 achievements. Poppy Playtime. I'm running it at still 1,000 FPS. Also, they changed the cutscene, but they don't fix the position of this apostrophe. Okay, Mob Games, you do you. Alright. Well, we're still running the game at around 200 frames a second. Here we are. It's really funny, after playing Chapter 3, just how, like, basic... Oh god, why are we lagging? Come on. It's Chapter 1. I can run Chapter 1. But yeah, it's really funny just how, like, basic the environment work is. Like, this game doesn't look, like, bad, but it's definitely basic. We can go listen to Lath.
My name is Lath Pierre, and I'm the head of innovation here.
You think you beat both Chapter 1 and 2 in this stream? If I wanted to, I could beat Chapter 1 in about 10 minutes. Like, no skips or anything. Chapter 1 just takes 10 minutes. I'm gonna, like, not super rush. You know what, we'll listen to Lath. Why not?
For example, this facility is full of hidden motion triggers, which, once set off, will turn on the factory's...
The ending tape of Chapter 4 is like a reference to this one, where Lath is talking about security, and then sends Huggy to eat your ass.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Got my warning.
I want to be spoiled.
I just hope that you're certain whatever you're doing is worth it.
I'm here to see my boy. I'm here to see Huggathan Wuggathan. We can come in here. This is where you're supposed to get the train code, but I, remember it. But, like, compare this room to Chapter 3's environment design. It's really funny, just how basic it is. I accidentally closed stream and also accidentally called my GF while she's in class. Wow. Did this always say reset in Playtime Co? I don't think it did, but they added a bunch of random bullshit to this chapter. Anyway, green, pink, yellow, red. Here's the most screen time Brawn the Dinosaur has ever gotten. Playtime Co. Grab Pack, registered trademark. Tighten the straps. With how often we lose hands in this series, I don't think we tighten the straps. They keep falling off. Hold both cannons. Pull trigger to fire. Which Poppy chapter is your favorite? That is the annoying thing about Poppy. And actually goes into my wish for Chapter 5. There is not a Poppy chapter to rule them all. We have 4 chapters. 1 is very basic. 1 is no one's favorite. It's a 10-minute demo, pretty much. Thank you. Use your grab pack responsibly. I'm going to use my grab pack to destroy literally every single mascot you have, Playtime Co. But, like, Chapter 1 is basic AF. Chapter 2 is kind of weird, but actually has a lot of fun gameplay and has swinging. Chapter 3 is the most gorgeous, beautiful mascot horror game ever made. It has some of the best atmosphere in a mascot horror game. The gameplay of Chapter 3 sucks balls and is really boring. And then Chapter 4 is kind of a catastrophe. But in terms of gameplay, Chapter 4 is the most fun chapter. I would much rather replay Chapter 4 than Chapter 3. Also, I have run... There we go. Yeah, Chapter 4 is way more fun to play than Chapter 3 is. Alright, let's go see the boy. There he is. Huggathan Wuggathan. So, looking at the achievements, listen to the Huggy Wuggy theme. That is here. Whoa! Okay, the achievements don't work. Damn it. Wait, how did people get... Oh yeah, literally 0% of people have them. That's funny. Why did they add achievements then? What? Well, okay. Oh, cool. Alright. Oh no, the power broke. Yeah. Hey, remember when this room used to be brighter? One of the things they changed was they changed the skybox from being, like, daytime to, like, a stormy, dark one. Which is weird, considering the sun is still coming through here. So, yeah. I don't know why they changed the skybox to be night. It was honestly kind of cool, because this room used to be a lot brighter. And honestly, I kind of liked that it was not super dark. Here's our first look at Kissy. Also, they finally changed the spelling of Laith Pierre's name here. For the longest time, it was wrong. I think. They get... What? What? Huggy? Oh, this door locks you in? I didn't know that. It's the moon? The moon is not that bright. Also, this door doesn't fall off. I think it used to, but they probably broke that in the transition to Unreal 5. Alright, that's our first Poppy pole puzzle. The first time we rolled the pole in Playtime Co. Oh no, he's gone. I wonder if he's at the end of Chapter 4. Alright, I have to do this now. I like the idea that the government forgot to turn off the sun. Hi, Huggy. High five. High five. Love you. Here's the stairway to hell. First of many Steam jump scares. I might as well try to get all the VHSs. Like, I think I know where all of them are. Do I know where the one in here is? I might not. I think this is the Rich tape, actually. Do I know where this tape is? I don't think I do. Does anyone know where this tape is? I don't think I ever really got this tape. Is that it? No. On the shelves somewhere? Steam jump scare. Are we playing as an Epic Games user? Huggy, where do you keep the VHS? Well, we have all 4 batteries. Huggy, where's my copy of The Lion King on VHS? I want to watch it. Another thing they added. You can't really see it. They added text that says, like, Bay 9. Wait, hold on. Did they remove it again? Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, that text saying Bay 9 wasn't there. And in the Unreal 5 edition of Chapter 2, Lost Media version, there was another thing that said Bay 9. So, if they mention Bay 9 in Chapter 5, this is your warning. On the bookshelf next to the sliding doors. Next to? It's on the shelves of the left side of the room. I'm not saying you guys are gaslighting me. But it wouldn't be the first time. Thank you for all the bits, the Eggman. It's on the shelf behind the one by the door, I think. What? Chat, it's too early. It's too early to commence the gaslighting. Like, on the other side of... Like, over here? Oh, wait, if you go through that door, Huggy already spawns in. Will he leave? I thought it was when you go up the stairs. Huggy, are you gonna leave? Or are you just gonna kind of chill here until I go up? That's funny. He just sits there. It's on the one that's leaning over. Wait, is that it? I see it. Hold on. Boom. Alright. I'll turn the brightness back down now. Us gaslighting? Never. Alright, let's go listen to Rich.
Rich, where are they keeping the Huggy boxes?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Remember when maintenance left did a sweep of this place?
No.
Exactly. Nobody in this stupid company knows what they're doing. Oh, I swear, I haven't seen a single box in its place since they started flooding the storehouse with orphanage junk.
Right.
I get it. It's a nice program and all, on brand, but it's just hard to be happy about it when manufacturing's on our necks about it, because we can't find stupid Huggy boxes.
Rich, you're gonna die of a heart attack.
You're right. It's for the orphans. I just wish there were less boxes. Anything less would be more habitable. Is that even a word? Habitable.
Okay, well, Rich is gonna die of a heart attack. Do you think it ends with Chapter 5, or does it keep going forever? Hi, Huggy. Bye, Huggy. My guess is... Alright, let's get our red spanker. My guess is it's going to either end with Chapter 5 or 6, and then they're going to start doing something else Poppy-related, but, like, you know, different story, same universe sort of thing. Because, like, I don't really... Like, mob games, what are they gonna do if they don't do Poppy? Like, they haven't really done anything to show that they have any other, like, IP in the work. Like, they've always just been the Poppy, like, company. So, like, what are they gonna do without Poppy? Alright. This is our first of, I guess, 3 red hands, if you want to count the Omni hand as a red hand. And make prequels like Ban Ban. I mean... I highly doubt that if they're gonna take inspiration from anything, it's gonna be Ban Ban. But, I mean, I'd be down for some prequels. I don't know, like... survival game, like, during the Hour of Joy. That'd be kind of sick. Like, you have to escape the factory as all the toys eat your friends. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, here we are. Like, this game used to be so much brighter. And I kind of preferred it brighter. Yeah, I know where this one is. This is the first Stella tape. You know, Stella, that person who is so loving towards the children that she's willing to murder all of them and then feel bad about it. Where can I get a hot pink VHS player?
So, Stella,
What made you want to work at the Playtime Co. factory?
Like, I want this.
When I was young, was so magical.
Okay, this tape is really boring. It's just Stella going, "My god, being a child is fun." Alright. Can you tell I've done these puzzles a few times? And yet I can never remember which direction I'm supposed to wrap this around. I feel like I do it wrong. Yeah, I do it wrong every time, to the point where in my brain I can't do the puzzle correctly the first time for some reason. Like, I've only practiced doing it wrong, then doing it right. Let's break our legs.
Human bodies just can't stay young forever.
Did they patch out breaking your legs?
Like some trees that can stay alive.
I mean, FNAF 4 was literally never going to actually be the end of FNAF.
I guess everyone is always young.
Like, it was advertised as the final chapter, but it never was going to be. They removed the ability to break your legs. They've patched out kneecap destruction. This is the most random update to a video game ever. Like, I do not understand this update to Chapter 1. They just removed, like, a bunch of random shit, added a bunch of random shit, all for, like, no reason. Like, why can't I break my legs? Like, I'm happy. The fall damage never made sense. But, you know, it's just kind of weird. But, like, yeah, you used to actually be able to, like, see down here. I preferred when this chapter was brighter. I don't know why they, like, I really liked the atmosphere that Poppy Chapter 1 had. And this is less cool to me. I wonder, do I still have, like, the old version of Chapter 1? I might speedrun through that just to show off the differences. Also, we just have to sit here and wait for our cat bee. Also, why does Chapter 4 tape suggest they built this place from the top down? I mean, I thought they, like, discovered the cave. And so they started utilizing it. Alright, we have my little dumbass. They removed breaking your bones, but not grammatical errors. Have you guys ever seen, it's in a Tetrabit video where he goes over, like, an early prototype of Chapter 1. And there's a version of the Huggy reveal where Huggy just appears T-posing out of this hallway, and it's the most glorious thing. He also can't kill you, so he just bumps into you. But it is the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed. Alright, bring on the boy. Huggy! My friend! And there's the iconic Huggy alarm. Huggy! I love you! I'm glad you're back! Alright. So, for the longest time, I thought this was Kissy. Because the lighting made him look pink. Right? Okay. I haven't done this chase in a little bit. I might die. Whee! This way. Okay, so this is where it slams in front of you, and then he comes from the right. Right? Or, no, this is the vent. This is the one. Hi! Hello, Huggy. I would like to come through now. Thank you. Get up, get up, get up. And there we go. So long, dumbass! See ya in Chapter 4! Alright, well, that's the Huggy chase. First try. Too good. I will also never understand the purpose of this room. What does this room do? Why do they have a, like, gigantic room with nothing in it other than catwalks? Like, why? If you could own one of the toys from Playtime Co., which one would you have? Realistically, I would want either, like, you know, a not horror-inducing catnap or a boogie bot. Like, I would love a Pianosaurus, but I imagine it would be really expensive, and the actual toy would kind of suck.
1006.
The prototype. We're finally gonna get a look at you.
Is evidently within his skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of his type. Though still missing, today's events are no doubt in relation to him. His absence was a flaw in the scientific process, which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that the same mistake won't be made twice. Any future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
He got huggied. Like, growing up, I had a robotic T-Rex toy. I still do. Funnily enough, his name is Monty. So, I guess that's just foreshadowing. Alright, let's enter the Poppy room. Where's the music? Yeah, I have a robotic T-Rex toy. Like, this room, like, it used to be a lot more visible and the lighting looked a lot cooler, I feel like. Lighting in this room still looks pretty cool. Hello, Poppy. Why does it look like your eyeballs have, like, a golf ball texture? Welcome to the real world, kid.
You opened my case.
I did. Alright, and that's chapter 1. Who's your favorite character? I mean, Pianosaurus and or Catnap. I'm not watching the credits. Okay, so that's chapter 1. We did get both achievements, even though they don't work. Real quick, I want to see, like, do I have launch chapter 1? I think I do. Where's my version backups folder? Version backups. Poppy chapter 1 launch. Will this just open? It will! So yeah, you why did Steam VR open? Wait, what? Okay. Why did Poppy Chapter 1 open Steam VR? So yeah, here's the original menu. Why is it running at 720p? 2560 by 1440. Motion blur off. VSync on. Okay. I just want to get to, like, the Huggy room. Like, why did this open? Yeah, so here's the old guy.
The most incredible doll ever invented.
Oh, I can't. Can I not skip this
Her name is
cutscene?
Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world.
Honestly, I prefer this guy.
Talk to her. Poppy
Is this
gives
the
her
one with the ass lighting settings that need to be
She
changed
was
every
the
5
first
seconds?
doll
No, that's
truly
chapter
able to have a
2.
Conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
I'm not actually going to play through all of chapter 1 right now. I just want to show off the lighting.
Poppy's as lovable as a real girl.
They look the same.
Like one, too.
It's literally a different man. Also, you'll see the baby dolls are different. They have, like, smaller, normal-looking eyes as opposed to the big alien ones.
Just like a real girl, Poppy always wants to look her best.
Perfect!
Her hair is sturdy and won't come out when you...
How long until Mob Games sells a Poppy Playtime hairbrush?
Is there anything
Do you
else you'd
think?
like to say, Poppy?
I'm a real girl, just like you.
What's the time?
And
If you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created,
Yeah, see, they look like actual, like, baby heads. They don't have, like, the alien eyes. I don't know why they changed this, but considering the fact that they're using the alien ones in Chapter 5... Forget the brush, how long until a real Poppy is sold? Have they not? Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't think they have sold a real Poppy. Wait, hold on. Why the fuck haven't they sold a real Poppy? Like, I know Poppy herself isn't really, like, the character that people really care about. Oh, there's that apostrophe still in the wrong place. Like, I don't think most people care about Poppy that much to buy merch of her, but, like, she's literally the name of the franchise. Yeah, look at how much brighter this game used to be. Look at this. Holy shit. Green, pink, yellow, red. I want to go see Huggy real quick. I don't think I could skip... I don't think I can skip this VHS. That was a nice thing that they added. Like, holy shit, it's so much brighter. No reason for the lighting change. Like, I prefer this lighting, personally. Let's get 2 tapes on top of each other. Fuck it. Hi, Lath.
Hi, my name is Lath Pierre.
Hi.
Innovation here at the Playtime Co. Toy Factory. If you're seeing this, then you're trespassing.
That's great, Lath.
Play this little tape on loop whenever we close the
I prefer how this looks, personally. Also, wait, hold on. They added a Brawn. There was a Brawn here in the Unreal 5 version. They added more toys. Why? This has so many random changes. The Boogie Bot's still there. Why? Why did they do this? I don't understand. Alright, I just want to go see Huggy, and then I'm gonna go do Chapter 2. Oh, shut up, Lath. Why is this gate not opening? What the hell? This turn wheel is supposed to work. It does in the later version. Like, look at that! It's like... Wait, it still looks like night. Oh, you just can't really see through the window anymore, but it's so much brighter now. Like, I prefer this. Also, which one is it? One of these Huggy boxes, flies. Which Huggy box defies all known laws of aviation? Or is that not here yet? Anyways, this is all I wanted to show off. The game used to be so much brighter. Okay. Let's jump into Chapter 2. They tried to make the first game like the other games, but it's not meant to be so dark. Yeah. Alright. Fly in a web. So, for some reason, the version of this game that they updated doesn't exist anymore. I'm curious, do you think my computer is finally good enough to be able to handle RTX GI? You think we can finally do it? Also, these still overlap for some reason. I'm gonna try with RTX GI. What does that setting even do? I guess ray tracing, because it has... You know what it probably is? It's probably RTX Global Illumination. I never actually really thought what RTX GI meant, but it's probably that. I think this is my favorite fake toy ad they've done. This is my favorite ad they've done.
Stretch, pull, and twist Mommy Longlegs in the craziest ways. She loves watching you play. When you're having fun, she's having fun. The new Mommy Longlegs from Playtime Co. What's the time? I
don't know what time it is now. How could you do this to me? How am I supposed to get to my dinner? You didn't tell me the time. It's adventure time. Jake the dog and Mommy the not human. The fun will never end. It's Mommy time. Oh, right. I forgot Poppy just kind of fades in there. Hi.
Wake up.
Oh, I didn't realize you actually talked there. Poppy Playtime, Chapter 2. Our logo is very out of focus. The budget cuts. The NFTs didn't work. They took all our money. We couldn't focus the logo. Holy shit, it's actually running. Chat, I'm running with RTX GI and the game isn't dying. Do I have motion blur on? I do. Go away, motion blur. Oh my god. This is... I never thought I'd see the day. Also, this hallway now is so much brighter than it is in Chapter 1. Which is really funny. Alright. Here we are. I do miss this old Poppy ambience. Like, this is definitely a bit more ambience-y than Chapter 1, but like, these white floor hallways with the squares, I miss this. It does look like we're gonna get a bit of it in Chapter 5. Wait, this always said Bay 9? So they added Bay 9 text to Chapter 1, but it was always here in Chapter 2. Weird. I don't know why. Also... Okay, no, this is not, like, the launch version. That wall exists. What? Poppy? Why did you just talk to me? Anyways, I'm gonna do this now and feel sad about Chapter 4. Oh my god, that's so much better. Like, Chapter 4 has, like, this automatic swinging system where, like, it just forces you to jump off. But, like, here you can just hang on and just swing for however long you want, and, like, the momentum feels good. Oh, Chapter 4. It's not as good as I remember it. Like, there's a bit of a jitter at the start, but it's so much more natural feeling than any of the swinging in Chapter 4. Like, it feels so good. Holy shit, I'm getting my first voice acting opportunity? Hell yeah. Hello, my friend. Fun fact, this cardboard cutout resulted in one of my favorite jokes in any of my videos. Hug me, Huggy. You're going to in Chapter 5, but I want it now.
I promise I won't bite. Come closer, friend. I'll squeeze you until you... Train horn. Alright. We have our Poppy key. This was the first time Poppy had an inventory, except they added one to Chapter 1 for some reason. I don't know why. So many of the changes to Chapter 1 make no sense. Hello, Braun, covered in jam. It's really funny looking at these toys that are dead versus, like, the dead toys in Chapter 3, where they're, like, executed and, like, have spikes running through them. Elliot Ludwig. How did that pillow get... Poppy threw her pillow at me.
Playtime Co. is the product of a great man by the name of Elliot Ludwig.
Of the product of censored by the police. I don't know why Elliot Ludwig is in witness protection. There are also so many more physics objects in these chapters compared to Chapters 3 and 4. They became cowards. Like, this entire chair is a physics object. And then everyone broke their games with them, and then they were like, fine, no physics objects for you. Poppy pillow time. Alright, speaking of Poppy, can we see her behind the box? Poppy, come here. Poppy. Hi.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Poppy, move your fucking, like, hair. Thank you. Hey, I remember this room. This room was where we discovered the spaghettification in Chapter 2, but we're an ant. Alright. I'm not gonna listen to you, Poppy. Can I... Oh, we have to listen to her. Yes, yeah, it's fine. I freed you from hell. You're welcome. Now please shut up so I can... Uppies. A train station? Whoa! Spaghettification? That was where... because when we did Poppy but we're an ant, Chapter 2 has this thing where you can break your arms, and then you can't use your arm... you can't use one arm until you use the other one. And so, what spaghettification was, since we were in an ant, being in the floor would break our arms, but the arm would still exist. And so, we would wrap our arm around this pole, deliberately break it, and then this would still be here. And then whenever you fired your blue hand, since the blue hand wire was still attached to this power nipple, it would activate. Never played these games? Are they recommended? I love Poppy. Personally, I am a lot more invested in Poppy's story than, like, FNAF at this point, because I've just given up. I think Poppy's really fun. I think these are really fun mascot horror games. And the grab pack is the best mechanic in mascot horror. Hi, dumbass. I instinctively tried to pull out my gun to shoot her. You just don't get FNAF story? No, I just don't think it's very interesting anymore. Like, it's not that, like, it's... Like, I don't really have an issue with, like, the cryptidness of it. I just don't think it's very good. I don't find it compelling. The Mimic is supposed to be convoluted? Okay. Doesn't make it good. I cooked this meal. I wanted it to taste like garbage. I'm a master chef for achieving my goal. I'm just gonna sit here and swing. Like, I liked Secret of the Mimic standalone. Like, story-wise. I don't really... Like, the gameplay of Secret of the Mimic isn't that good. Alright. It's time for...
Listen, I'm going to need you to trust me.
Bye! Bye, dumbass! She got nabbed. Wee. I am Elliot Ludwig. I come out of his tube. Oh, great, this fucking puzzle. I hate this one. How do you do this? It's like... Like, how did you do the cheese? Like, it's like... Like, the only, like, modern FNAF story I found super compelling was, like, Princess Quest. What is it? How do you do this puzzle? Am I stupid? What the hell? What's the intended solution here? I don't... Hold on. What? I thought it was like... You... Ah! You use this blue pole. Okay. And then And then what? Hold on, what? I haven't done this puzzle properly. And then you go over here. What? There we go. Alright. I don't know if the thing where you can keep your red hand still exists. What is it? It's like... I think it's like here? Well, I did it wrong, even if it does exist. Hi, Mommy! It's been so long! Poppy! High five! Take my hand! I like how they name a character, Mommy, and then they're like, alright, voice actress, you know what you need to do.
The game station is still working. It will be just like old times. And if you win all 3 games, I'll give you the train code. Mommy loves that idea, Poppy.
Take my hand reminds me of Markiplier's playthrough of Henry Stickmin. Yeah, that's... I think that's where I got it from, where I started saying it. I think it was the Henry Stickmin. Oh yeah, I'll obey the rules. It's you who won't. I could just grab your neck and pull. Like, your neck has the structural integrity of wet spaghetti. I could just grab and pull and you would just die. Let me in. Hi, PJ. Here we are. I love the game station. Chapter 2 is so weird. Because, like, it feels a lot more advanced than Chapter 1. But it also still feels like Chapter 1. And so, I consider Chapter 2 to be in this kind of, like, no man's land of Poppy. Where it's like, it's so much more advanced than Chapter 1, but it still kind of feels like the first game in the franchise. Alright. Kissy. Mwah. Hello, Stella. You have a questionable work ethic. Oh god. Oh no, I have to play fucking Whack-A-Wuggy today. I don't want to play Whack-A-Wuggy. Whack-A-Wuggy fucking blows. Speaking of Markiplier.
I know when your birthday is. June 28th.
I like how that was thrown in. Specifically because they knew Markiplier was gonna get a, like Markiplier was gonna play this game and it would get a reaction out of him. However, that is now one of the most important clues we have towards who is the main character, because, you know, they made a book. And then the book character's birthday is June 28th, meaning our birthday is June 28th. Which is just so funny. Stella's in it for the love of the game. She knows it's bad and unethical. Yeah, pretty much. Which is really funny. Like, there's a whole tape in Chapter 4 about, oh, I feel so bad that I'm doing this. And I'm just like, why do you do it then? You don't have a gun to your head. You chose this. Why are you here? Alright, let's go slap this VHS in just so that we don't have to do it later. Let's fill this man with balls. Damn, that's a violent spank sound. Listen to that. I never realized how violent that was. That's funny. Wait, hold on. Why are we making, like, molten plastic when the hands already clearly exist? What is this doing? Other than looking very suggestive. Like, what did that just do? Why did gooing the hands... They're molds? They don't fucking look like molds. They just look like hands. Like, that's not what a mold looks like. Like, an injection mold is, like, 2 massive plates that, like, go together. Not that. Your streams are very entertaining, especially while on a bike ride. Well, I am glad you're having fun. Thank you. I hope you're not chatting while riding your bike, though, because that sounds like a really, really elaborate way to hurt yourself. Thank you, Mommy, for flipping the breaker. Also, these staircases made our life hell in Chapter 2, but we're an ant. I need that paint. Thank you. Reloading! Look, Ma, no hands. Crashes bike. What do you guys think the yellow hand in Chapter 5 is gonna do? You think we're gonna finally get our grappling hook hand? Like what we had in Minecraft, of all things? You think they're finally gonna give us, like, a grappling hook hand? I really hope so. Alright. Here we have our green hand. It served us well until we fed it to Catnap. Actual gun hand. We're just gonna get a Glock hand. That would be kind of sick, actually. I did do Chapter 4 as an ant. Chapter 4 as an ant was when we started bullying Sky for taking too long in the shower. And that's also, Chapter 4 as an ant was also where we decided that one day I'm gonna rebrand to exclusively be a Plants vs. Zombies drama YouTube channel.
To musical memory.
I like how this video doesn't fit on the screen. Also, I don't know what the point of this, like, filter over the screen is, but to me it's always looked like a jarbled up anime character.
A sequence of colors will be shown. And
Hi,
you must
Bunzo.
recreate the exact sequence using the buttons around you. Bunzo will slowly lower towards you. When you complete a color pattern correctly, Bunzo will rise back up. When you input a pattern incorrectly,
Bunzo will fucking kill you.
Faster. If Bunzo reaches you, your test is over.
What is the point of Bunzo in this minigame? For, like, them. For Playtime Co. Why do they lower Bunzo on the children? Like, is it just to invoke some fear so they, like, do their best? What is the point of Bunzo here? Oh, I missed her slapping on the glass. Pressure? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but like... Hi. Hi, Bunzo. You used to be a flower. In the Chapter 2 demo. Also, Bunzo literally just flies. There's nothing holding him up. Okay, I'm slightly offended. You're joking. Holy shit, there are other colors?
Round 2.
Fight!
Red. Red, blue.
Already back to blue.
Red, blue, yellow.
Red, blue, yellow.
Red, blue, yellow, yellow.
Red, blue, yellow, yellow.
Red, blue, yellow, yellow, green. Red, blue, yellow, yellow, green, violet.
Red, blue, yellow, yellow, green, violet. Back your ass up!
Round 3.
How many more buttons are you gonna shove in my face?
Orange.
Orange!
Orange, violet.
Orange, violet.
Orange, violet, yellow.
Orange, violet, yellow.
Orange, violet, yellow, orange.
Orange, violet, yellow, orange.
Orange, violet, yellow, orange, white.
Orange, violet, yellow, orange, white.
Orange, violet, yellow, orange, white, red.
Orange, violet, yellow, orange, white, red. Back your ass up. I almost forgot towards the end.
Blue.
This is where it starts fucking up. Yeah, Blue J Heart.
Blue J Heart.
Blue J Heart.
Blue J Heart. Heart.
Blue J Heart. Heart.
Blue J Heart. Heart. Pie.
Blue J Heart. Heart. Pie.
Blue J Heart. Heart. Pie. Smiley face.
Blue J Heart. Heart. Pie. Smiley face. Alright, now it breaks.
Round 5. Heart. Red. Snow white. Violet. Snow black.
Where's the end button?
Yellow. White. Yellow. Rabbit. Smiley face. Massive yellow. Violet.
Goodbye. Hey, you said no cheating. What the fuck was that?
It broke.
It did. Now you're gonna break Bunzo's kneecaps.
For doing such a splendid job, Mommy has decided to give
I'ma eat a Blue Jay's heart.
of the code for the train.
Thanks, Mommy.
Look up.
What if she just, like, grabbed you and just ascended? Oh,
Mommy was hoping the game could last a little longer.
why do you sound like this?
Okay, though.
They really made a character named Mommy, and then we're just like, alright, we're hiring Vanessa. We're hiring thirsty Vanessa. Can you not jump down? Ah, that's what happens. I see. Time for Bunzo fucking dies ASMR. Yep, pretty much. Oh, there he goes. I wonder how this chapter would be with Doughy. Doughy would probably just eat all the Wuggies. Oh, this fucking room. Hi, Braun.
Wanna hear a dino joke? Click once for the question. Click again for the punchline. What do you call a dino with one eye?
Do you think he saw us?
Do you think he saw us?
What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog? Do you think he saw us, Rex?
What do you call a dinosaur who's a noisy sleeper? A Tyrannosaurus! What do you call the scariest dinosaur?
Not Pianosaurus.
Me!
That's real cute, Braun, that you think you'll ever have relevance in this franchise. It's adorable you think that. We all have to have dreams. Just keep holding that. What is that? Like the Team Fortress logo? Is that like Team Fortress or Half-Life? It's one of the Valve franchises that they'll never do again. Just keep holding that logo and keep sitting in your pot of irrelevancy, Braun. Your day will come. His day will never come. Look at you. You think you're so special. You're not special. They hate you. Your creators despise you. How does that make you feel? What logo? I think we determined this on a Poppy Chapter 2 stream before. Like, this is like Half-Life or Team Fortress or something. Or at least looks like it. That's TF2. You think Valve is ever gonna make a game again? Like, I guess they made Half-Life Alyx. When did that come out? That was like 2020 or something? 2021? I'm looking for the rich VHS. Fun fact, Valve is doing Deadlock. I think I've heard of Deadlock. I don't know. Did you watch The Big Bull last night? I did not. I do not give a single fucktopus about football. Mainly because, it's all my city cares about. And so I hate it. Because everyone in this city never fucking shuts up about it. Wait, what? How do I move this? Wait, what? Am I stupid? I swear. I thought you... Huh? One of these days I'll play Bendy. What chapter are we on? This is chapter 2, and Ben doesn't remember how to use the claw. Did you play a VR Poppy game? I mean, I would try to. VR Poppy sounds kind of sick, actually. There's also Half-Life 3 in active development. That's hilarious. God. Larceny, thank you for bringing back that old internet joke. You know, I felt some nostalgia from that punchline. Ah, the memories. Half-Life 3 in active development. Oh, do I have to pull this first? Ah, I have to pull that first. To be fair, the Rough Rider football team are the only thing to do in your province. Yeah, but they built a giant fucking toilet bowl for them that is an eyesore, and they never turn off the lights for it. We don't see the stars anymore. Like, okay, the only good thing about our stadium design is that if there is ever an Avengers movie filmed in my city for some reason, and they need a convenient building to shoot a massive beam of light out of, the Toilet Bowl Mosaic Stadium is great for that. Looks perfectly designed to have like a Tesseract beam launch out of the top of it. Other than that, our stadium is an eyesore. Also, part of the goal of the stadium when they built the new one was more musicians. And so apparently, I think it was the Foo Fighters, which my mom are a massive fan of, were gonna play at our stadium, but they built the stadium so incompetently that their truck couldn't get in. Like, imagine building a brand new stadium and it not making it big enough to get trucks in it. What the fuck were they doing? Fun fact, RAM prices are holding back Half-Life 3 because Valve needs to know Steam machine prices. You really think Valve is going to launch Half-Life 3 along with the Steam machine? Really? You know, I believe Half-Life 3 will come out one day. And it will be probably the biggest moment in gaming. Wait, do Canadians like a different sport than football? No, a lot of Canadians like football. I'm just not one of them. I mean, we also do have hockey. I don't think hockey is, like, that big of a deal in the States. But, like, for us, hockey is, like, why didn't that work? I would say probably hockey is bigger than football in Canada. But a lot of Canadians do still love football. They've tried a total of fucking 4 times with Half-Life 3. Have they actually tried to make Half-Life 3? I thought they literally just gave up. Alright, Braun, you're coming with me. How far away can we get Braun before it drops him? Come here. Good boy. I also do not know how anyone can watch sports anymore. We're talking about, like, American football, not football that you actually play with your foot. But, like, looking, like, because, you know, if you go to, like, a restaurant or a bar, they have football on. Like, they have sports on one of the TVs. And everything is just gambling now. Like, everything. I don't know how people watch it. Like, everything is just sports betting. Like, that's all they talk about. It's just sports betting. And it's like, I don't know how people, I don't know how people don't, like, absolutely despise it. Steam jump scare? I think? No? Okay. There's Half-Life 2 Episode 3
a Half-Life thing in 2010, Half-Life 3 in 2013, and some spin-off made by another studio. Ben, it's always been gambling. No, I know, like, it's always, like, people have always gambled on sports. But, in America, sports betting was actually illegal. Like, that's the thing. It used to be illegal to bet on sports as of, like, 2018. That was only changed in 2018. And so it wasn't, like, massively common. Like, you wouldn't get ads for it. Or you wouldn't have entire games sponsored by it like you do now. That's the thing that makes it so fucking bad. And also, like, you now have people harassing players because they lost money on a game. And so, like, I don't know how people don't, like, it's disgusting, actually. Like, I genuinely find it disgusting. Because, like, there's the Steve jump scare. You have people harassing players and, like, sending them threats on social media because they bet money and they lost it because that player, like, might have made a misplay or something. Like, it's genuinely awful, and I don't know how people watch sports now. Because, like, they have it so it's like, they discuss the odds of the gambling in the sports commentary. They're like, alright, we're gonna go check in on our odds, brought to you by sports betting mental health damage to players company McGee over here. And it's like, all of the teams endorse it because they make so much money. But, like, I don't know how people watch it. It would make me lose my mind. Oh, there's Bunzo. Anyways, this is Ben's rant against sports. Enjoy. And also, it's like every sport. Like, people gamble on fucking, like, ping pong tournaments now. Like, it's not just the big ones. It's like every sport. What about the Olympics? I imagine the Olympics will be different. I haven't heard, because the Olympics aren't, like, an American thing. But if you want to know just how bad sports betting has gotten, he primarily does political things, but he also does pieces on other stuff. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver did a bit on sports gambling. And it is insane of how predatory it is. Like, I think it, like, if I remember correctly, it mainly focuses on, like, the people gambling and how the companies prey on them. But it also talks about how, like, how much it's happened and how big of an industry it is. I would highly recommend watching it if you're curious, because it's insane. People are just horse betting, but they forgot they needed horses, so they just said, fuck it, let's use humans. Yeah, pretty much. Oh god, it's time for Whack-A-Wug. I hate Whack-A-Wuggy. But, like, okay, back to Half-Life 3. You guys think it'll ever actually come out? I highly doubt it. At least soon. Alright. It's time for the reunion tour of my hit band. Awkwardly spanking Huggies in the dark. That is one of my favorite things I've ever photoshopped.
Of your reactionary abilities. A dual palm grab pack will be provided to you for this test. Around you,
again, Valve has been working on it for the last 3 years. Yeah, but they've worked on it. They've also been working on it for the last, like, when did Half-Life 2 Episode 2 come out? Like, 2007? So they've been working on it for also the last, like, 19 years.
That's all. Good luck.
Also, question, who draws your thumbnails? Most of the thumbnails I make, but the ones that are drawn by Lynx.
This game used to have strings attached to them, so they could be pulled back.
So, like, the FNAF VR, and then some, like, my older ones. How the fuck have they been working on it my whole life? Yeah, next year it's gonna be 20 years of Half-Life 3. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about a franchise I've never played because I need to focus on whacking wugs. Slapping hugs and whacking wugs. I need to turn the brightness up. Because I can't fucking see. That might be a bit extreme, because now everything is blooming. Can I turn off bloom? I can. Alright. His name is Huggy. Huggy Wuggy. He's getting slapped in the head. I can't see them. I swear they're normally more visible. Why can't I see them? So many of them. Go away. Oh! Get fucked! Why are you, like, standing upright? That looks very cursed. Yeah, there we go. You wanna know a cool lore tidbit about the Whack-A-Wuggies? What is... I might know it. I might not. Okay, brightness, default. Bloom, sure. Thank you for the train code, Mommy. I did that first try, and I'm fucking happy. His name is Huggy the Little Fucky. Watch us rip his insides out. His name is Huggy. He'll find it funny once Chapter 5 finally comes out. Good song, Palette. Chapter 5 hasn't really been a finally. Like, if anything, Chapter 5 is coming out too quickly. Alright, let's escape the litter box. And listen to Mommy Murders the Huggies ASMR. Oh, this fucking staircase! Oh, this was the villain! This was it. This was the villain in Poppy, but we're an ant. Like, I think the staircase after Mommy gets grinded was harder, but this was like this was like the first time we were like actually fully stuck. And it was so painful to figure out. And then we instantly got soft-locked up here. This fucking room. This staircase. You are not forgiven for your transgressions. Ah, this fucking barrel and this fucking grate and I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Let's go see Kissy. Maybe Kissy can calm me down from my rage. Oh, and it's time to kill Barry. There she is. Oh, it's such a good reveal. Oh. Kissy! You still have both arms! Oh, she still has both arms! She's not horribly disfigured! Half your face isn't gone! I miss you! I hope you are still alive. Well, I really hope I get my Huggy Kissy mech fight. Because, like, they're both missing an arm. So, it could work. If Half-Life 3 ever comes out, it'll break probably the record for longest AAA game in development with Beyond Good and Evil 2, currently the record holder with 17 years. Yeah, wasn't, like, Beyond Good and Evil 2 got announced years ago, and then didn't they announce, like, they re-announced it as, like, a prequel in, like, 2018 or something, and we still haven't heard anything about that? Wait, I did it wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. Barry. I'm gonna feed you to some 2x4s. Also, Barry's not covered in blood. How long did, fucking Duke Nukem Forever take? It was announced in 2008? Jesus. Wait, no, hold on. What's in this event? Duke Nukem was 14 years? Okay, yeah. Duke Nukem is probably the most infamous example. Why does being over here help me? But what's that laugh? Hey, remember when what was it? Metroid Prime 3? They had a, like, a teaser in it that said, like, the Metroid Project Dread is nearing completion. And then the game didn't come out until, like, 2023. That was pretty funny. Wow, they really want you to look at Mr. Jacksepticeye. Nice nips, Jack. Nice nips. Okay. Well, most of these kinds of games are just abandoned only to get developed after years. Yeah. Just like Half-Life 3. Barry, get your ass through here. Yay! The dispatch guy? Is he in dispatch? I'm kind of curious to try dispatch. I might play that at some point. Not on stream, but just for me. I started the Resident Evil 4 remake yesterday, and that's been a great time. All right, Barry. So long and thanks for all the fish. Godspeed. He descends into Chapter 4's toy pit. Was that the Iron Lung guy? Yeah, he was an Iron Lung. And it was really funny because his character in that movie is literally just named Jack. Alright, here we go. This looks like a hallway Huggy would come out of. I thought I saw Mommy up there for some reason. I was like, what? Why did she add spider webbing here? He doesn't have any lines, though? Did they cut his lines? Oh, was he not like a radio voice? Was he actually like in the movie? Because I know Troy Baker was in it, which was really funny. This just like, we have Markiplier, and then we have Joel. Also, there we go. He was the welder guy, okay. But like, yeah, it was really funny looking at the cast, because I didn't really know anything about the movie until, like, I looked at the Wikipedia page, like, 2 days before it came out, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is Troy Baker in this?
Huh? It's like when I looked at the, Sky was playing, what is it called? Is it just called Date Everything? Like the game where you can, like, date appliances or something? But, I was looking at the IMDb of that game, and it was the most insane thing ever. It's like, I guess that's the whole joke of the game, but it was like, you had, like, Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson, so you had Joel and Ellie, you had, oh god, I'm forgetting his name, Matt Mercer? Yeah, Matt Mercer. Like, you had so many just, like, massive voice actors for this dumb dating sim. It was hilarious. It was so funny. How did I get that momentum? What the hell? That was weird. I just did a hop, skip, and a leap. Yeah, they had Matt Mercer, who I know as Ganondorf, but he's also, like, several other things. Mommy Longlegs was in Iron Lung too. I could tell it was her when the monster spoke. Oh. Like, the voice actress for it? That's sick. What game? Date Everything. Oh, this fucking room. It's this really dumb dating sim where you, like, date appliances. From what I've heard, it's apparently good. Wait, I can just... hold on. Elise Lovelock was the monster? Huh. I think I recognize that name from the credits, so yeah, I guess it is Mommy. That's cool. What is your opinion about Lily Love Braids? Considering the fact that I have genuinely never heard of that in my life, I don't have much of an opinion. How long do you think Chapter 5 will be? I mean, Chapter 4 was like 8 hours. It's like, it took me around 8 hours my first playthrough. I think you could get it down to like 5 pretty easily. These are things that...
Welcome to...
Oh, is that the name of the new monster? Wait, hold on. Is that the hair thing?
This advanced obstacle course is
I mean,
designed to test your physical
using hair as an attack is always badass.
will turn off. You can move through the obstacle course.
I've had this opinion since fucking Flare in Fairy Tail.
You can look around.
She does also almost murder a child, so that was a...
You may move again once the lights turn
She'll
back
appear
off.
same with the prototype.
Lovable PJ Pugga
So she's probably the one that the prototype was like building in the trailer with the scalpel.
Your test is over. That's all. Good luck.
Hi, PJ. I miss you. You look like such a goofball.
It was always so sad to see the kids go.
PJ's still alive.
Because I was the closest thing they ever had to one.
Like 3 new monsters. Have they? Like, has there been an ARG for Chapter 5?
They left Mommy to die alone. Mommy, did
What
you
weird
deserve
red
that?
huggy.
But you
It just started?
worked
They usually start it,
anyone
like,
deserved.
usually they start and, like, end further from the game's release, right? Like, when did, like, the Ice Pick ARG start? Because I know that's the name for the Chapter 4 one. I'm being a good boy. This is not my fault, PJ. PJ! Oh, that's our first death. Get up! What's this? What's the ARG of Chapter 5 called? Because I know Chapter 4 was the Ice Pick ARG. Also, has there been any news of that Jester? Because there was like a Jester character teased in the Chapter 4 ARG. Has there been any news of that? Not my fault. Not my fault. How did I get in the slide there? PJ, calm down. The prototype's probably a Jester. No, the prototype is a spider. I got eaten by a slide. I care so little about the prototype. I mean, I think honestly the prototype is sick. I'm very curious to see what it'll actually look like. I mean, the prototype's whole thing is like the puppet master, pretty much. Like, he could control the toys. And so, he doesn't necessarily need to do much himself. It's looking like he will in Chapter 5. Yeah, I do prefer the prototype to the Mimic. Slow down. I'm going in the easy slide now that I have the trophy. I can't fucking see. PJ! PJ! You're cheating. My guy. This is unsportsmanlike behavior. Get fucked, nerd! Get fucked! Alright. There's like 2 notes in here, aren't there? Do you like massive glowing onion rings? They don't really work that well in this section. This is like the part where the swinging fails. This doesn't have collision. We call this, in the biz, a security breach moment. I think that's everything in this room. This also doesn't have collision. In the biz, we call this a security breach moment, V2. Alright, in the hole. Hey, my legs broke.
Narnia. I tried to treat that like the Chapter 4 swinging, and it nearly killed me. Good thing I did not let go of click. But, like, this is so much better than Chapter 4 swinging. Like, the fact that you could just click, hold, like, you don't have to hold down click. You just click, your hand grabs it, and then you can just use it as a swinging thing. It's so much better. Is that why you divorced Daddy Longlegs? I didn't even really cheat. Like, Mommy's just kind of a poor sport about it. Like, she blocked off my path. It's not my fault that she didn't have the foresight to, you know, remove that thing. Brightness, yep. Is it time for it to start quietly playing Itsy Bitsy Spider? Oh, we have to do that one puzzle that fucking blows. And it blew especially hard when we were an ant. Like, condemned? Wait, what do you mean condemned? What, did the Poppy landlord come to collect rent? And then there's this fucking room. Oh, we can look at, what's this fuck? Eddie. Is the Eddie the most pretentious guy in this franchise? And also an example of, I really wish they would stop, like, they do it multiple times in Chapter 2. Like, they did it with Jack, and then they did it with him. I really wish they wouldn't use real people, because for me, it's very jarring. The Poppy Bank foreclosed the place. What's your favorite anime? I mean, I grew up on Fairy Tail, so Fairy Tail. However, if I'm allowed to count Studio Ghibli films, then it's Castle in the Sky. All right. Also, this texture needs some work. This fucking guy, Jimmy Roth. That's his name.
How do you do it?
You know, it's not what you'd expect. It's the little things most people don't even think about. Like, take names, for example. Express people haven't realized this. You take the E sound, slap it on the end of a name, boom, you're making bank. Huggy, Mommy. Even Elliot knew this way back with Poppy.
I guess I kind
blue.
of...
Blue is huge. I'm telling you. What's your favorite color? Blue? I bet it's blue, right? It's blue?
It's green.
Okay, well, you're a special case. Most people would say blue. But seriously, marketing is
My favorite color's blue, and I'm offended.
I make it look easy. If there's anything Playtime Co. should be known for, it's not toys. It's marketing.
I'm really glad you got Hour of Joy. I hope your Hour of Joy was painful. Okay, so I need to go to Bay 2. I'm making a small game for school about snakes, birds, and fish, but I need names. Ben, do you want to name a few animals? Oh, what's a good name for a fish? And would I just name it Fish? Wait, oh. I think, wait, no, I need to rotate the top more. I hate puzzles like this. Name one of them Jeremy. If you name anything Jeremy, you're disowned from this chat. I mean, I'd be happy if there was a Norbert. Only issue with naming something Norbert is that JK has completely lost her fucking mind. Goldenberry. What puzzle? You go there. Name a snake Toothless. Toothless is a good any lizard name. Okay, you go up. I almost caused a Bunzo traffic jam. Alright, come here. Boom, we have a Bunzo. Rated ages 3 and up. Let's go feed him to a scanner. I was never able to... Can I die? I think I do die if I fall here. I was never able to find the vent where Huggy is. I love juice. Do you like juice? I am a juice fan. One of the best you could get, which is weird, you could get these massive bottles. They're like 3.5 liters of just like pretty much pure apple juice from President's Choice. And it's like they're advertised as apple cider, but you look at the ingredients and it's literally just apples. That is the only ingredient. That is it, apples. And it's very good. However, I do have a funny juice story. So we went to Denmark in 2015. We went to Denmark and Germany. And so in Denmark, we were staying in Copenhagen because, you know, that's the capital. We went to like this indoor food market thing. It was basically just like a bunch of food trucks, but indoors. And they had this really good juice. Like, really good. It was like all fresh squeezed, fresh pressed, cold, delicious juice. And I got like 5 glasses of it. We didn't realize until I think my like 5th cup of juice that it was like, I don't remember. It was like $10 or $15. Cause, you know, we weren't using, you know, dollars. We weren't using euros. We were using Danish kroner, I believe, which is Denmark's currency. Cause I think you could also use euros, but Denmark has their own currency that I think we primarily used. And so we spent like $60 on these like small glasses of juice for me, and we didn't notice. So that was a bit of a yikes. It was worth it though. That juice was so good.
Let's boogie. Am I a real boy? The robot crossed the road. He was programmed to do it. I love you.
I love you too, Boogie Bot. I do.
Dance with me. The button hurts me.
I'm sorry. I'll stop pressing it. When did you go to Denmark? 2015. It was July 2015. We went to Denmark. We went to Denmark for like 10 days. A week of that was spent in Copenhagen, and then we went to Billund, which is where Lego was founded. So we went to the original Legoland. I went backwards. And then we went to Berlin for the remaining 4 days. And something that my mom noticed on, like, when we were in Berlin, we were staying in, like, an Airbnb. Like, we didn't go to a hotel. So we were just staying in this person's apartment. And the apartment building we were staying in, right, like, you walk in the front doors, and if you look down, there were four plaques on the ground of names of people who were taken, during the war. And so my mom said every time she was sleeping, she would just, like, imagine hearing the sound of boots going up the stairs. So that was a bit... It was a bit, like, of just a, I guess, kind of like a reality check for us, because, like, not really cool, more like, you know, deeply horrifying that these were people who were taken from their homes and murdered. But it was a bit of just, like, a harrowing experience. Not, like, really harrowing for us. We read names on a plaque, but it's like, we had never really experienced anything like that before. So it was just kind of odd for us. What the fuck? Wait, what? No, I wasn't supposed to do that.
The following is a pre-recorded announcement to address the many complaints regarding an alleged very, very big spider.
Do I not have the word Nazis banned? Like, I know I'm talking about him. Talking about him. Ah, yes. John Nazi himself. But, like, I probably should have that word banned. I'm gonna do that real quick before I forget.
That should bring us to 1870.
What the fuck? Why? Twitch, why do you just start playing things at me? Do I remember how to do this? It is not funny. Anyone who finds that funny that's not okay. You're talking about the murder of 11 million people. It is not funny. It is not something you joke about, ever. Hence why I am doing this. Settings. Settings. God, Twitch, why do you make this so hard? Alright, you know what? I'll do this later, because I don't know how Twitch's fucking bitch settings work.
Regardless, you can all rest assured the company is sending some.
Why did my frame rate dip that much?
Look around and relieve the constant whining. Complaining seems to be everyone's primary contribution to this company. It's just a spider. You are all safe. Please, please.
I've been to one of those places as part of my history class. I couldn't even imagine it. Yeah. I could not even imagine. Another, like, I guess not really more upbeat, but speaking of war stuff in Germany that we saw, I think it was, like, downtown? I don't know, I don't remember. I have no sense of... I was there for 4 days, I have zero sense of Berlin geography. But there's a church, I think in downtown Berlin, that was bombed during the war, and is still, like, kind of standing. Okay. We're gonna not talk about the camps, just, you know, probably not. I know I brought it up, so this is my fault, but let's change the topic. Like, do you know the church I'm talking about, Pallet? Like... I also need to remember how to do this puzzle.
The sad thing is, part of me wants to let you guys talk about stuff because I am a... My favorite class is history, and so I do... I guess, not, like, you know, not all of history is what I would call enjoyable to talk about. But I do love talking about history. What do I... Fuck. Come on. Boom! Don't call him funny. What does that open? You did. Don't you fucking dare. No. Don't do this to me. Did you try German chocolate? I don't remember. Like, I don't remember much from being in Berlin. We might have to do this puzzle again. Wait, hold on. You're being timed out. Stop describing him as funny. It doesn't matter. Like, we probably did. We had German McDonald's. It was McDonald's, but in a train station in Germany. So, it was also, like, really expensive, I think. I mean, I was, like, 9 years old. I don't really have a sense of pricing. But I think my parents said it was really expensive. There I go. God, what else did we do in Germany? We had... Like, we didn't do that much in Germany because we were only there 4 days. We went to the Ramones Museum, which is a band that I know nothing about pretty much other than they have a museum. I got lost. Me and my sister nearly started our new German lives. That was kind of a funny thing that happened. So we took a train from, Denmark to Germany. And me and I think we were getting off at, like, oh god, what's it called? Frankfurt? Does that sound right? Oh, Germany knowledge holding pallet? Frankfurt? Is that where, like, the big train station is? Anyways, we were supposed to get off at Frankfurt, but we were supposed to get off at the main station. However, me and my sister heard the voice man go, oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna tell the story before I begin the mommy chase. Me and my sister heard the voice guy go, you are arriving in Frankfurt. And so we kind of go and book it off the train because we're excited. But turns out Frankfurt has 2 train stations. We got off on the wrong one. And then the doors closed. So it was me, who was like 9 years old. And I think at the time she would have been like, what? She would have been like 15 in a country where we didn't speak the language. Like, a lot of people in Germany speak English, but we were alone, without our parents, on a random fucking train station in the middle of Germany. Now, God bless the Germans. Somehow, I don't really remember how they managed to do this. They managed to put us on a train that not only would reunite us with our parents, was also a train that was the train that we needed to take for a connection from Frankfurt to Berlin. I don't know how they managed this, but my mom was like having a panic attack going like to the train person at the main station. It's like, oh my God, our two children got off and we don't know where they are. And they're like, yes, we've been looking for you. We know they're on a train. And then my mom was like, okay, we need to catch a train connection in like 15 minutes to get to Berlin. And they just go like, we know they're on that train. What the fuck, Germany? I don't know how you managed this, but I'm happy you did. Big spider! Mwah! 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 Why did you get so dirty? Take a shower, mommy. I like how if you just walk into her. This is really funny. Alright, I want to break her counting. Okay. So if you, like, jump.
7, 6, 5, 6.
Haha, see, she did it. She went 5, 6, 5 there because you broke your legs and so she got confused. Alright. Like, yeah, that was... I haven't taken that many trains in my life. We took one to Winnipeg. We took... Like, it was a train, but... It wasn't really that much of a train to Toronto when we were in Ontario. And I guess we took trains in Europe. But, like, Regina doesn't really have trains. However, my mom has taken several trains in her life because my grandmother is petrified of flying. I don't really know why. But, like, she is terrified of flying. Like, we have trains, but, like, people don't really take them to go places in Regina. Like, there are train tracks near my house, but it's more for, like, shipping stuff. But, like, my grandma is terrified of trains. And so, my grandfather is from Texas. And so, every time they would go to Texas to visit his family, they would have to take the train from Saskatchewan to Texas. How do you public transport? We have buses. They're not very good. But, like, keep in mind that Regina is... Like, Canada has a rail network. But it's not really that used. And Regina, like, you don't need trains to get around in Regina. Like, at most, it takes, like, 25 minutes to drive from one side of Regina to the other. Like, Regina is not a big city. It might be the capital, but it is not large. What is the plural of bus? Buses? That is the most European question I've ever heard in my fucking life. God. That is the most European question I've ever heard. What's the plural of bus? That's so funny. What are these things called buses you have? What are you? Some plebeian who doesn't have, you know, actual good public transportation? The Sunrise train in Japan is like a motel? That's sick. You're saying they're not good buses? You're not good like buses are supposed to be good? I mean, I don't think there are many people who are like loving buses, but the problem with the buses in our city is that they don't give a fuck about the time that they're supposed to be at the stop. Like, if a bus gets to your stop early, they'll just leave. Which, to that I say, fucking what? Okay, red, blue, green, pink. Also, we have this app. Oh, I guess yellow. We have this app that's supposed to track buses. But it's so good at its job that on several occasions, it has shown one of the buses as driving through one of our malls. Alright, start of the mommy chase. Mother long legs. Motherthan long legs. Hi, I should probably hit the run button.
Bye, dumbass. They also have bunk beds in some rooms. That's sick. The funny thing about the buses driving through the mall is that that is the same mall that someone unironically did drive a stolen taxi through to try to escape the cops. So I guess it actually is possible that the bus is just in the mall. That's the funniest thing about that, is that there is a chance it's just real. That's the beauty of living in Regina. You just never know. No. I think it was a woman who did it. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But they crashed into the Shoppers Drug Mart in the mall and then were arrested. So, yeah, that was a good getaway plan. Okay. Is this all I need to do for this? I just put the mold in? I don't remember. Hey, gear. Alright. Let us get out of here. Second mommy chase. Also have night buses that have rooms as well. That's so cool. God, Japan just has, like, whenever I look at any other country with public transport, I'm just like, why is it so hard for us? You know? Why can't we figure this out? I mean, like, in Regina, you just can't really have a subway. Like, a subway just kind of wouldn't work because our ground shifts so much. And also, like, you know, a subway car is probably like a quarter of the length of the city, so it doesn't really make sense to have a subway. But, like, the Taiwanese subways, when we went to Taiwan, were, oh my god, they were a work of art. You know that video of the Elmo plushes getting shot and mutilated? Do you think people do that to Huggy dolls? Yeah, probably. Where can you see Mommy? Is it here? I think, like, hold on. I'm gonna turn up brightness. Hi. I really want to jump on her to see if she'll kill me. I couldn't tell if that was her jump scare or the prototype. The prototype! I can't tell if that was her jump scare or if it was just us dying. I think it started her jump scare for a second because I thought she moved. Okay. Mommy, I want... Okay. No, I don't think she moved. I think it was just the black layer disappearing because we fell through it. Anyways, Mommy's just kind of chilling there, and you can just see her, which is really funny. The prototype. You guys think Catnap will be back in Chapter 5 because they randomly made a video about him? That video of Catnap being an iPad kid is one of my favorite things Mob Games has ever done. Also, you could get a real head start on her by just doing this. Alright. It's time for the proper mommy chase. The mommy chase is, like, I think the worst chase in Poppy, other than, like, Yarnaby's, like, chases. But I will say the hands reaching through the pipes is something that I think has always been really cool. Okay, well... Hi, Mommy. Yeah, they added achievements, but they don't work. Apparently they haven't updated the game to make the achievements function. And so they're just there for fun, I suppose. Alright. It's time for the grinder. Yeah, they added 100 achievements and didn't add any code to the game to actually get them to work. I imagine they will with Chapter 5. I imagine they are just setting them up. Oh, wait, hold on. I should have done the thing where Mommy runs past me. Mommy, come here. Wait, can I still do it? Hell yeah. Bye, nerd. Bye. Why did I die? I had a friend in high school who, I don't remember, they played Genshin, and I think they just, like, set up, like, a, I don't know, salt farm or something? I don't know. I don't know what they did. But they, like, just had a fuck ton of salt. They didn't, like, show me. They were just telling me about this. And I don't know why you want to collect salt, but, you know, everyone needs a hobby. Did that open? Hold on. That might have opened the door. Oh, it didn't. Sad. No, it did! We get to watch her put herself through the wood chipper. And we get to watch this incredible animation. Bye, Mommy. She really just kind of put herself in there. I don't know why this happens. And then we can kill her again. Two mommies meet their end. Mommy duplication. I can't say words. You can see the other one's foot. Pop her melon. There she goes. The prototype. High five. I'll be seeing you in about a week, buddy. Hey guys, look. It's the namesake Mommy Longlegs. And then here is the room that truly broke our brains in Poppy But We're an Ant. This room was hell. Hell on earth. You could probably figure out why by all the stairs. God, we spent like an hour and a half here. Trying to ride a floating propane barrel. Where is this? There it is.
Log code 08502. In relation, experiment 1006.
The prototype.
A close call occurred this week in which he nearly breached containment. The prototype seemingly disassembled the digital alarm clock within his room and utilized the battery, along with several other components, to create a laser pointer, which he then fired into the security camera, disabling it.
Your security camera's fucking blow.
28.3 seconds completely unmonitored. Once function returned to the camera, the room appeared to be empty. One surveillance specialist went in to confirm.
Based on how big we know the prototype is, how the fuck does he hide?
Realized that the prototype had hidden in one of the camera's blind spots.
Why does your camera have blind spots?
Attempted to escape through the open door. However, another surveillance specialist was able to remotely relock the door, despite the other specialists still being inside.
Rip.
One casualty occurred. The prototype seems to possess an unprecedented level of intelligence.
That's what happens when you
beyond that of all
make
other
your
test
CEO
subjects,
into a big spider.
as well as an alarming willingness to commit violence. Further suppression treatments will need to be enacted to ensure that no other experiments develop these qualities. Experiment 1170, Huggy Wuggy, remains the optimal outcome due to his sufficient intelligence paired with maximum obedience. End of log.
Yeah, I plan on doing Chapter 5 as an ant once Chapter 5 comes out. I think that'll be fun. Didn't we also need to bring the propane tank in here to, like... We ran into, like, one last issue. Huggy is the alpha male for Playtime Co. That's not a sentence I expected to ever hear.
Did you kill her?
I did.
Good. I'll board the train. We need to leave.
Hey, remember when they randomly turned Poppy into, like, evil sounding? For, like, they randomly turned Poppy evil. I mean, she's probably evil-ish a bit, but, like, yeah, her there, and then her in the train. And then in Chapter 3, she's like, hey, how's it going? Sorry about that. I don't know what they're doing with Poppy. I am curious to know. But, it's time to chugga. Wait, hold on. There's a trophy. There's a trophy I forgot to get. I can get out of here, right? I can go on the other side. I don't know why they let you access the train from the other side, too. That's something that's always been weird to me. It's like, why do they let you get in the train from the other side if you can't access it? Like, I don't think I can get over there unless I can jump on the tracks. Can I jump on the tracks? There's a trophy I want to get. I forgot about it. There's one more. Let me on. Let me out. Let me out of here. Poppy. Poppy, come on. I want my collectibles. Poppy. Wait, can I just not crouch anymore? There we go. No, her original monologue was... Like, she was less evil in, like, the original monologue. Like, she sounded more... Like, she gave more context, and she, like... She, like, like, she was like, I'll let you leave eventually, just not yet. Like, she sounded less evil to me. Bunzo, Kissy, Cappy, Mommy. Bunzo, Kissy, Cappy, Mommy. And then our numbers that are different every time. 2, 4, 3, 1. Wait, what? Oh. How did I do that? 2, 4, 3, 1? Boom. Can I start the train? Not in it. Oh! Wait. They seriously don't have a failsafe for this? You're joking. They actually don't have a failsafe for this. What? How do they not? What? I am actually shocked. Also, it's pulling me along. Okay, well, all aboard. I won't really be able to hit the brake. Hold on, can I get that? There's a trophy. There's a trophy on this play structure. All aboard! Chugga chugga choo choo! I don't see the thing. Fuck, I think...
I was so scared she put me back in that case.
What am I...
But you saved me.
You're perfect. This is just like you in Germany! I missed the train! I'm genuinely shocked that they don't have a failsafe for this. Like, Oh, fuck. We're all the way over here. Well, piss balls. No failsafe teleport? No, just like, you know, once you enter the code, just close the door. Like, I don't know why they let you, or like, you know, stop you from being able to start the train if you're not in it. Goodbye, mommy. I knew ye not. I've done crime. I can, and I did. Why don't you just stop the grinder? Yeah, this really, also, like, she didn't, it was her fault that she, like, had the momentum to go directly into the grinder. Like, this really is on her. She's just making her problem our problem. Okay, if it spawned you right outside the train, then I would absolutely want to dick around with that more, because that's a really funny bug that I'm genuinely shocked is in this game. Like, Chapter 2 doesn't work half the time, but, like, usually it's better than that. Did I miss the TV? No, it's just through here. Alright, we're not watching that tape again. Mommy dies ASMR. Alright, you think there's means of getting down? Like, I could jump on the other side or something? Because, like, I want to go get that trophy. Why are my hands positioned like this? Why are my hands pointed upward? Hold on, this is wrong. Right? My hands are wrong right now. What did I do to this game? Wait, hold on. Can I reach it from here and open it? Come on. I don't think it's gonna work. That's so sad. Poppy, I want to escape. I want to escape so I can go get my thingy. What is the scariest? It's chapter 3. Easy. Chapter 3 is the best chapter in every way other than gameplay. Like, can I get it? Can I reach it from, like, over here? I don't think I'll be able to. I mean, it doesn't matter, because the achievements don't work, but, you know. I am sad that there's no autosave here, because I would really want to dick around with this train bug. Because that's really funny. Oh. Oh, my hand is now perpetually scanning. This is what I was talking about earlier with, like, the spaghetti hands. Okay, so blue, yellow... that, yeah, I said all those colors wrong. Oh, it doesn't matter. Kiss... No, I didn't... Bunzo, Kissy, Cappy, Mommy. Yeah, okay. Let's just... Red, yellow, red, blue. And then my number, is it changed? 2, 4, 3, 1. Boom. Alright. All aboard! I hope my hand doesn't break things. My hand is just perpetually scanning. We do have the fan. It's your favorite chapter ending? Chapter 4. Just because, like, I didn't see it coming. I genuinely didn't. Like, I
my chapter 4 playthrough was split up across 2 days because what is that green thing I'm seeing? Oh, it's an arrow. And so I knew Doughy was going to die with something with like freezing him. I knew that. But I did not know anything about Huggy. I did not hear a single mention of Huggy. And so I didn't see that coming. And it was hype.
I've never met anyone like you.
What about Ollie?
Know how long I've been stuck in that cave? Well, too long. I had so much time to think and reflect. Time to figure out exactly what I would do when free. We'll set things right. Terrible things have happened. But I know that whatever I need you to do, you're capable. We will. What?
Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that stump. Alright. All aboard to a pile of ruin. This could easily be the prototype tricking us here. Yeah, but Poppy herself, like, says when you find her in chapter 3 that, like, you know, she is sorry about not letting us leave. So, I doubt it's the prototype. Here we come, Napcat. We're here to end you. One last horn. Stop the train. And there we go. We have died. That's the end of Poppy, everybody. Nothing comes out next week. Sorry to have to tell you this. Poppy Chapter 5 is canceled. Hey, remember when they teased Playcare and then didn't make a chapter for like 2.5 years? This is like a big time jump between Chapter 2 and 3, because they had like all of Project happen in the middle of that. You know? Remember Project Playtime? That game that they supported for so long? Remember Project Playtime, guys? You know, that game that was really worth making? That they really, you know, supported so long and gained a massive community. Remember that? Remember Project Playtime? Like, Project Playtime existed? What do you mean? You don't remember Project Playtime? How can you not remember Project Playtime? I thought it would have been fun. Yeah, like, for the little I played, it was fun. Like, they just abandoned it. Like, they introduced, like, what, 2 new maps? No new killers. A fuck ton of paid skins. I played the damn Roblox version. There's a Roblox. Wait, actually, doesn't Poppy have, like, an official Roblox game? Didn't an official Poppy Roblox game get announced? At least we got Boxy Boo. I mean, like, the game launched in early access, and so the fact that it was broken wasn't honestly that big of a deal. Like, it wasn't like it was a free-to-play game that released in early access. It is fine for those games to release broken for the most part. But they just abandoned it, and I don't think they're gonna do more. You know what? I kind of want to start Chapter 3 today. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then we're gonna Chapter 3. We're gonna start Chapter 3.
Hello, I'm here. I also grabbed a fortune cookie, because we got a bunch from our takeout yesterday. All right, let's read the fortune. How am I gonna die? Being aware of your fears will improve your life. That's great. All right. Awesome Skyward Sword pixel art. I found this on the Steam moving wallpaper app, and it made me so happy that this is now my wallpaper. I also had to install a OBS plugin to add more shadow to my chat box, because somehow every time I pick a wallpaper, I always have a bunch of white directly where my chat box is. I don't know how I manage this. What's the app called? It's called the Wallpaper Engine. It's like $5 Canadian, so like, I don't know, $3 American or something. How much is it? And it's $6.49 Canadian dollars. And it's pretty great. It also has a bunch of settings, so you could like pause the wallpapers while you're actually playing a game, so that you don't, like, you know, blow up your computer. I don't think we're gonna get through all of Chapter 3 today, because we've already been going 2 hours, and Chapter 3 is a test of patience and mental fortitude. Any plans for April Fools? No. I'm gonna 100% day shift too. God, no. I mean, we never 100%ed it the first time. I was going to, and then I got bored. Hello. Hello, my lad. Alright. So, Chapter 3. When we replayed it to get ready for Chapter 4, this was the chapter that made us aware that my computer still couldn't handle streaming it, even though I had a 3080 at this point. So this chapter cost me like $1,000 buying a 5900X. I might have bought more RAM back when buying RAM was like a thing that you could do without selling a kidney. And also, this was the stream where I really realized just how much my computer, like how much heat my computer kicked off. And so, to get ready for Chapter 4, this was the stream where I bought all of my super long cables and moved my computer downstairs, like, between Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. And so, that is one of the best decisions I've ever made, because I now don't have to deal with a computer in my room kicking off a ridiculous amount of heat. It can dump it in the living room. And since I stream during the day, when most people aren't here, doesn't matter. Only one kidney sold for a single 64 gig of DDR5. I have 32 gigs of RAM right now. I have 32 gigs of DDR5. And it was like double what it was before. More than. It was like, I don't know how much. I think like DDR5 RAM was like 180 to 200 for 32 gigs. Mine was like 520. And I considered that a deal. What? Why did they raise RAM prices? Because AI. It's not that they raise, like, it's not that AI is buying all of the RAM. It's that the companies, it's that there are only 3 companies who can manufacture DRAM right now. It's Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. All of them are making RAM that is good for data center and AI, and they're not really making DDR5 RAM. And so, the supply has massively dipped. Yeah, Micron killed fucking Crucial, which I'm so sad about,
because Crucial was the company that made all of my SSDs. I loved them. I've had no problems. Yeah, Nvidia's not making any graphics cards for 2026. They were going to, but I believe there was talk about the 5070 Ti Super having 24 gigs of VRAM. And then the 5080 Super having like 32. Or maybe the 5080 Super was the one that got 24. I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, they're not doing that. Well.
What's the time?
Playtime! We finally learned what the time is. Fuck you, mommy long legs. Hey, remember when the Nightmare Critters got one of these? Oh, wait. It's still a massive missed potential that we didn't get to swing Catnap around by his tail.
The wind's really scary.
Hey, we'll be okay, guys.
What's your favorite smiling critter? Catnap. Damn, chat is determined to know my opinion today.
Please, help us go to sleep, Catnap.
We need it, Catnap. Please help us. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
What's your opinion on opinions? I have no strong opinions on opinions. I think my opinion is that anyone who has opinions is a loser.
Everyone knows Huggy Wuggy and Poppy Playtime.
This is Mob in their merch meeting. Everyone knows Huggy Wuggy. Make more merch.
Playtime Co.'s own Smiling Critters, a limited series cartoon meant to celebrate the release of the toys.
Ben, what's your opinion on chat?
Yet both now face the fire.
I would like to not be cancelled. Pass.
This is Catnap.
It sure is.
Like the others of his line, you just
I love you, and you are a massive disappointment, because you could do so much more.
seems innocent enough. However, parents across
I wish you were in this chapter more. I hope you're in chapter 5. I hope somehow the prototype stabbing you through the fucking neck didn't kill you, because I want more of you. You're so cool. Best guy.
Now, with controversy growing, Playtime Co. has announced the recall of all
Didn't they have a Nightmare Critters song, but they didn't use it because it had, like, canceled YouTuber in it? Wasn't that what happened? Or am I just hallucinating that? Look at him. How can you not love him? He's such a guy. Look at him. Look at him, his big gob. He's just going home. This is such a better opening. No, come on. Come on. 160 frames a second. Come on. We can do it. Look at that. My encoder's not overloading yet. Yeah, but like you can't actually hear it. It's like very faint. Look at his big fucking noggin. Like they have an actual full version of it, but it's not actually like used in the chapter. Alright, here we are. God, Chapter 3's movement and, like, just how fast the hands are already feels so much better than Chapter 2. Playing Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 back-to-back is really weird, but, like, Chapter 3 just feels so much better to control. The hands are a bit detached from their wire, and that has always bugged me, but they feel so much better in this chapter. Alright, we're up here. Got a question. What would you do if I told you there's a stealth robot in the Roblox Poppy Playtime? Or Project Playtime? Considering my history with Roblox, not play the game. Because every time I tried to play Roblox, it fought me. Also, you can open doors with your hands now. Just Miss Delight, in my opinion, is way scarier than Catnap.
I can see that. For me, it's like a size thing. It's like, she's not that frightening because she's not that big. It's like, I prefer the big, bulky monsters. Hi. So long, Gay Bowser. Ben's computer can't freaking handle Roblox. No, it's always like my account. And then sometimes the game just won't open. Like, I tried to play it with Sky. That was the Sky stream where my chair fucking exploded. And I had to fight for like 20 minutes just to get it to open. I had to reinstall it like several times. Because it just wouldn't open. The game just wouldn't open. I was so mad. Oh, they're really hiding the VHS a lot, huh? There's a battery in here. I've played through this opening a lot. Like, you can just already tell by this intro. Like, look at how much better the environment design is. Versus, like, chapters 1 and 2. Oh yeah, I friended a bunch of people on Roblox. 'Cause I did stream Roblox one time. Like, it looks so much better. This game still looks so good. I say still. It's not old. It came out in 2024. Cheez-Its or Goldfish? Goldfish. I love Goldfish. What do you remember? I'm glad I left an impact. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Gregory. I mean the mimic. I mean the prototype. I mean, we kind of know. Like, that book pretty much confirmed, like, at least as far as I'm concerned, the guy's name is PW, whatever that means. Hey, guys, we were just there. Can you stop the stream and continue at 3:40 p.m. AEST? I have school. I cannot. You are our mission. I keep trying to pull out my gun hand, because I like shooting it in Chapter 4, just because it's fun. It's guide character of the game. It's so good to see you too. Hey, you guys remember when Chapter 3's guide was actually going to be fucking Starlo from Undertale Yellow? That was pretty cool. I miss Poppy Starlo. I wish he was used. No, your name is Starlo. Howdy, partner! And here's our... God, the swinging is just so bad. It's so... The fact that it just automatically stops you, and it's just... It feels so bad. Luckily, this chapter doesn't use swinging other than right here. This is literally the only time it appears. But it's just so ass. And then Chapter 4's is like a bit better, but not by much, and it's still ass. This is Chapter 3. I thought you were going to say Starlo from Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Alright, there is a guy named Starlo in there. One day I'll play the Mario & Luigi RPGs. I started the Super Saga? Is that, yeah, Super Saga remake on 3DS, but I didn't get that far. It looked great. I like the art style a lot. I think I prefer it to the GBA version. I keep trying to pull out my gun. God. Just randomly firing the gun is something I did so much more than I realized. Also, I did look at the achievements. I saw there's an achievement for shooting yourself multiple times with this thing, but the achievements don't work, so we can't do that. Crucified Huggy on a Huggy. Hi, Kickin' Chicken. Oh yeah, I have a story. So I bought a Poppy blind bag, or no, I think Lynx bought me a Poppy blind bag a while ago, and I remember when I opened it, I specifically said, I hope for anyone but Kickin' Chicken. You're not gonna guess who I pulled in it. So I have a little Kickin' Chicken figure, and then a friend of mine came over to my house and saw my Kickin' Chicken figure and was like, why do you have this? And I was like, I literally wanted anyone else. So the next day, they get home from work, or Lynx gets home from work, and they ran into my friend at the mall, who had bought me a Kickin' Chicken little figure that has like a wrist strap thing. So now I have 2 Kickin' Chicken figures, because as they said, I know how much you like him. So I now have 2 Kickin' Chicken figures. It's great. Show us. I'll take a picture and send it to the Discord. My webcam isn't hooked up right now. He doesn't really stand up. You'll see a picture of like my shrine. This is a zoomed in picture of Ben's room shrine of a bunch of nerdy shit. Here. If you want to see the 2 dumbasses, check general in the Discord. Alright. I'm going to my high school for a week and I already want to drop out. Well, you kinda need a high school. So, it'll be worse if you do. Alright. Let's open... What is this? What does that say? What does this say? I can't read cursive well. How do I join the Discord? Exclamation mark Discord should get you the link. Assuming Moobot wants to work. It's about a 50-50 shot. How do I sell my soul? I need money. eBay? Duh. You can sell anything on eBay.
Hello.
Hi! Hello, Mr. Pre-censored.
When you look around at the world today, what one thing?
I write exclusively in cursive. I don't envy you, actually. I hated learning cursive, and I thought it was dumb, even as a child, and I still do. The fact that they still make kids learn cursive, it's like, why?
But I think each was also missing something. Something simple. You see,
There it is! The Poppy Playtime Death Star. Don't ask questions about how this is logistically feasible. Because I don't know.
A smile is hope. A smile is love. A smile is understanding. And there is nothing more gratifying.
Yeah, I know it's faster, but like, have you considered typing?
Child's smile. To be the spark that ignites all their hopes and dreams. For it is only through hopes and dreams that we may create a better world. One where our children need
Imagine the fog, like, disappears and Catnap's just sitting there, like, with his mouth open and the gondola just goes into him. He just eats it, and then that's the chapter.
They deserve to love, and they deserve a safe home.
I tried to jump out. I think they patched that. God, Playcare looks so good. I love this little opening. It's so good.
Our very own on-site orphanage. But it's not only that. It's a school, a playhouse, a place to belong. Our very own ecosystem beneath the surface, dedicated in every inch and detail to ensuring a child's smile.
Even if we have to drug them with sleeping gas to do it. Whatever it takes. How the fuck is this logistically possible? I don't know. And you know what? With how big this cave is, my question is more, how has the factory built on top of it not fucking collapsed? Alright. Here we are. Oh, Gregory, I was so happy for a second and then you showed up.
It's me again, Ollie.
Yes, I know who you are.
Place, right? The kids used to live here. Now look at it. Anyways, do you see that statue in the middle of the room?
I do.
Take the stairs that go under it. There's a really cool room in there that powers literally all of Playcare. I can give you a key down there.
Okay, thanks, Gregory. I mean, the Mimic. I mean, the Prototype. I mean, Steve. Elliot. How many layers of... I'm not asking myself that question. I've played this game. Why don't you trust me, Ollie, Gregory, Catnap, Mimic, Prototype, Elliot, guy? I mean, okay, clearly I don't know where I'm going because I went the wrong way. There we go. Same way the Pizzaplex and things below are possible. Yeah, but like, the cave where the FNAF 6 pizzeria is, at most, is roughly the size of Playcare here. Not a cave that's at least 5 times bigger outside of Playcare. Right? Like, how the fuck? And our friend Steve. Steve. Is that meant to be like Blue's Clues? Yeah, I guess like the top rock is so thick that it doesn't collapse, but I don't know. Seems logistically improbable.
Welcome to the gas production zone, the beating heart of the whole evil Playcare system. All that gas you see coming from the machine.
I'm gonna delete that message in case that actually is your name. Don't say your name in a Twitch chat.
It's called the red smoke.
The red smoke. The catnap vape.
We need to make that red smoke go left instead. That's how we can get to him. The machine will probably have a few dumb safeguards for you to work around.
I forgot there was a battery in here.
You can do it. I'll call you once it's done.
Alright. I love the idea that Catnap just vapes. He does. That's why his voice sounds so fucked up. He's dying of lung cancer. That's not a sealed DS. It's just a box for a DSi. It's not even a DSi that I have. I just have the box for one. I have a bunch of other random shit. I have the Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. I have the original Pokédex toy. I have the Game & Watches that they did for Mario and Zelda's anniversaries. My room is just full of a bunch of random bullshit. We have our purple hand! Oh, I wish you were used more. Where's your VHS? There it is. Alright. Why is this one so staticky? Grab Pack 2.0, working prototype. The prototype works 2 jobs. He's desperately trying to support his family. Works 2 jobs, doesn't see the kids enough, but he's tried his best. He's a working prototype. I've seen this cutscene. I don't need to watch it again. Please tell me Chapter 5 finally makes use of this. For the love of God. Like, I want a chase. Like, you guys know Mushroom Gorge in Mario Kart Wii? Where you have a bunch of mushrooms, you have to bounce between them in a race. Give me a chase like that, where you have to bounce between a ton of these while you're getting chased by something crawling on the walls. Maybe bring back fucking, PJ, because he's still alive, and make him crawl on the walls after you as you outrun him with the purple hand. It would be sick. Like, this is such a good mechanic, and they never use it. Like, it's not used enough. Chapter will have the same vein as Chapter 4 does. Yeah, probably, because Mob Games made the sickest movement mechanic in mascot horror history with the grab pack, and then was like, hey, what about puzzles? And then that's all they use it for, and it makes me mad. What did we do with the original Red Hand? Mommy broke the original Red Hand. And then we get one in Chapter 4, and then it becomes the Omni Hand. A really fun mechanic that is really, really, really cool. Everyone loves the Omni Hand, right? That thing that does nothing gameplay-wise other than activate specific scanners. And you only see those specific scanners after you get it, so it doesn't feel like it unlocks anything new. The Omni Hand? God, the Omni Hand is a waste of time. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but I have a few issues with Chapter 4. I'm actually, like, I don't know when I'll do it, but I've started writing a script of just talking about all of the Poppy chapters, and in that script there is already a running joke of me just going, Chapter 4, and sounding disappointed. Do I remember how to do this puzzle? The answer, no, but... we'll try. I'd really watch a video that isn't stream highlights. I'm working on one right now. Cause I've missed making videos like that. Cause that's what I used to do. But it's so much more work. And then what do I this? Boom. Cause like with stream highlights, you have they're from the top down. As opposed to, like, the old videos I made, which were from the ground up. Like, you had to lay out everything, as opposed to a stream highlight where you know, you take one massive video clip and then edit it down, which is way easier. Also, you don't have to write a script. Alright, let's power the vape machine. Catnap needs his nicotine and his artificial cherry flavor. Sorry, Catnap. Your vape didn't work. Oh, just talk already. Oh no, our table. Roger. Antisocial here Python how process the soul of Red Reaper because he is in debt to one of his friends $100. I think Sky technically still owes me like $100. Maybe I should ask Sky for her soul. Oh no, I killed the power, but I'm blaming someone else. Yeah, maybe the prototype is a good guy. Maybe he's just trying to get Catnap his fix. Maybe he's just trying to get Catnap his Nicorette, but he didn't want to take the blame when it didn't work. Who knows? Maybe the prototype's just trying to get Catnap to quit vaping. Maybe we should be a bit easier on him. Good night. Thank you. Alright. It's time for, like, the coolest moment in this chapter. Also, I love the dark Home Sweet Home. That's the counselor's building. I think Home Sweet Home. Yeah, that's Home Sweet Home. Also, I will get lost in Home Sweet Home for too long. All right, here we are. What the fuck? What is this picture? I've never noticed this picture before. What the what ball pit is all gray? What is happening here? Like, the child is in, like, it's not a black and white photo because her pants are pink. What is going on? Are these like the plastics that you melt down in Chapter 2 to make the green hand? Alright, so a fun glitch. In the hallucination world, you can't run. But if you run into it and hold the run button, you maintain your speed. If you ever let go of shift, this goes away. I'm gonna try to maintain this because I think it's funny. Yep, we're now in the catnap vape. We have gotten contact high. Oh, this place is so cool. I love Home Sweet Home. Part of me wants to actually stop running to give this a fair shot, but if I can keep running for the Huggy chase, then it'll be... We might actually be able to outrun Huggy.
Tragic news this morning as of 9:45 a.m. Local authorities report that the body of a young boy has been found on the estate of the late Elliot Ludwig.
Oh no.
Esteemed toy maker and originator of the Playtime Company. At this time,
So, did no one, like...
awaits official confirmation. Found in an upstairs bedroom in a large duffel bag.
Yeah, did no one, like, check his house after he died? Organs.
Skeletal structure were reported missing from the body. It is unknown at this time whether this extraction was, in fact, the cause of death.
It probably was. Removing organs is not healthy. But, like, also...
Following recent events, Playtime Co. was asked for any comment
Like, who is this boy? Do we know yet? Because, like, Elliot turned his daughter into Poppy, right? But... Can I go? Hold on. Hi, Catnap. No? Hi, Catnap. Oh, we didn't get to see him despawn. But, like... Oh, it could be the actual Ollie. That's a good point.
Despite Playtime's proclamation of
Actual Ollie would make sense. Oh. That was the teleport. Come on, I want to run into Catnap. Oh, wait, was that another teleport? Am I going backwards? Jesus! That startled me still. Hi, dumbass, I see you. Come on, get him, get him. Oh, damn it. When I played on my GTX 970, which is how I first played Chapter 3 on stream, I saw him despawn. This twisty hallway is so cool. I love Home Sweet Home. It's such a cool area. Well, we're pretty sure that the prototype at this point is actually Elliot. I see you. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw him despawn. We actually were able to catch him there. Hell yeah. We were able to catch Catnap. If Miss Delight knew who we were, why did we not know not to inhale the gas? We might have just not had a choice. Okay. Can I pick up this VHS without stopping, please? Okay, if I continue holding shift but let go of W, do you think I will... Okay, wait, I did it. Alright. Oh! I just fully escaped! Oh, well, we won't get to see Nightmare Huggy pop out. But I fully escaped the room. Oh, fuck. Well. Oh, wait, the door fades? Oh. Oh, okay, so they don't let you out. That's interesting. Yeah, you can see that wall fade in. I've never noticed that. Look at that. It looks like it's just like a flat texture anyways. I don't know. So I guess they do have a failsafe if you somehow reach the end of the hall. As opposed to the train in Chapter 2, where it's just like, Lamau, break the game, nerd. I did break it. Oh, and now it's doing the thing with Nightmare Huggy, where you can't look away from the monitor, but it doesn't really work when I'm in the hallway. You can imagine we're Lath, or even Stella. We're not Lath, because Lath is still alive on the outside and still running things. Because he's the guy who runs Project Playtime. Stella, maybe, but we also do know that the player's name is PW. Like, initials, so that doesn't really work for Stella Graber.
it's a prequel, but it, like, yeah, it could happen before this. There he is. Look at him. Come give me a hug, big boy. Look at him go. Oh, I love how he runs. Big ol' kiss. All right. And now we're in the real home sweet home. Catnap finally stopped vaping. Oh, we're stuck. Holy God. Your Majesty. It's King Louis. This kid does not look very enthusiastic to be here, which, I mean, fair enough. I'm probably not going to go for that much longer, just because Chapter 3 is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, I can't go back anymore. You know what? I'm kind of thinking I'm good calling it here. We did 2 chapters. We started Chapter 3. I think I'm good with that. PWO is pretty sure referred to be Preston. Preston Weston. You're fucking joking with that name. My God. Preston Weston is such a funny name. There was a Preston in the videos, yeah, so I guess that could be us, but like, I guess we could just have the same birthday. But also, no, the book PW wasn't there for the Hour of Joy, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. So, I don't think it can be him. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go, because Chapter 3 hurts my brain, and I want to do it more engaged. I'm going to head out, and I'll see you all later. Adios.